Hello everybody, this is Maniac4Bricks, and I'm here today with a custom minifigure video. This is a Purist custom, aka I just used the parts from officially printed from Lego, and in the same colors and things, just rearrange the combination of the pieces and make something new out of them, which I actually find very enjoyable. For this one, we have a Batman animated villain known as Mary Doll, or Baby Doll. And she was a very short-lived thing on the show. I believe she was in about 2 or 3 episodes total, but basically her backstory was this. This is a celebrity actress that had a rare disease which kept her from aging, and her height of her career was only on one TV show where she played a young girl, and after that she had a hard time with getting work, especially with her defect, and so on. So she tries to recreate the cast by taking them all pretty much kidnapping style and, trying to recreate the show that brought her so much attention and fame and probably one of the highest points in her career. What I also tried to recreate here was not only the version of her most seen throughout the episode, but also the one seen towards the later half, where she's standing in a mirror and she sees an older version of herself. Those who have seen the episode will probably understand what I'm talking about. I really had fun with this one because of a couple things. For one thing, it just stuck out right to me for as far as what minifigure parts to use. They're not 100% accurate, but they're pretty darn close based on what a Lego has officially printed. And for the adult version of Mary Doll, it actually uses a combination of pieces that I found pretty interesting, that I didn't even know they were the same color for the sleeves as they were for the torso. And we'll talk more about that in just a bit as far as what minifigures I used for each of these figures. As far as the teddy bear gun, it's actually not a teddy bear in the episode. It was just another type of doll, but this seemed like the best fit, again, in Lego form. And I had a little bit of trouble with trying to make the trigger and handle for it because of a couple things. Well, mostly just with the bear piece by itself. My idea was to use one of these Technic half pins in order to stick it underneath the bear and then attach it with either this piece or maybe even better, this piece. Unfortunately, it didn't work either way, so I decided to use a tap piece instead. Also, a little bit of an inaccuracy for the Baby Doll version. It's not quite the same hair. I've looked through a whole bunch of different hairstyles, and I couldn't really find any in blonde that worked, at least in my collection, that worked well for her. She has a lot more of like a Goldilocks type of look on the back of her hair, and I just couldn't find anything that would be best represented that way. So I decided to go with this ponytail, and I think it still has a good, charming, kiddish look to her. And definitely separates her a lot more from the adult version you see in the mirror scene. So let's go on right now and see all the minifigures you need to make each of these figures. And Batman's just in the background just because he's Batman. For making Baby Doll, the basic pieces that I used were from these 2 figures. We have Lisa from the Collectible Minifigures Series 2 of the Simpsons line, and we have the scientist, one of the scientists, I believe she was the astronomer, from the LEGO Ideas Set Research Institute. Keep in mind that all the parts identification is in the description, so you can look them up individually if you want to find them on your own. And I just wanted to also point out that because the pieces that are used with this figure are actually from a whole bunch of different sets. There are many different sets, different minifigures that have that ponytail style of hair in blonde, and the face has been used with Sharon Shoehorn from the Lego Movie line, and one of the pencil pot Lego exclusive items from a little while ago, I believe from last year. So it's not too hard to find those pieces. It might be a little bit more difficult to find Lisa, but she was a collectible minifigure, and I was still able to find her pretty easily. I purposely bought an additional version of her, because I already have one in my collection, in order to make Baby Doll. So it's pretty cool, and again, if there was a way to improve on the hair, I would, but for right now, it is what it is. I also like the fact that we have an alternate face, excuse me for a moment, an alternate face on the back of the astronomer, so you could actually use that a little bit with Mary Doll herself. For the adult version of Mary Doll, it actually uses a whole bunch of parts from various collectible minifigures. From left to right, Well, now right to left, it's Alice from Alice in Wonderland, Hollywood Starlet from Series 9, the babysitter, not baby sister, babysitter from Series 16, and the Fairy Tale Princess from, I believe, Series 12. Again, look in the description for the various parts because finding them individually is probably going to be a little bit easier and a little bit cheaper. From left to right, as we turn around, I used the hair from Alice, the head from Hollywood Starlet, the arms from Babysitter, and the torso only, not the arms, and the dress piece from the Fairy Tale Princess. Now, I did look back at the episode after making it, and I realized it's not the perfect dress for her. It actually should have a little bit more of a simpler design to it, but I tried as best as I could, again, just using official parts, and it still seems like a pretty good design. So, there's everything, and again, you can look down below if you want to find out more how to find them. These are all based on the Bricklink links to the parts, so you can try those. I don't know if they're going to be any different on other websites, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. She wasn't a particularly big and menacing villain from the show, but it was a nice break from the norm of your rogue villains from Batman. Thanks for watching this video, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. If you want to check out more custom minifigures that I've created, you can check them out on a playlist on my channel. And let me know in the comments below, if you watched the Batman animated series, what are some of your favorite episodes or just moments in general? Let me know in the comments below, and please keep the spoilers to a minimum. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos.